Kimi Antonelli will immediately face the mighty Max Verstappen in his rookie Formula One season. At the Italian Grand Prix, Antonelli encountered Verstappen in the final sector. The Red Bull driver disrupted his preparations with a late move. Kimi said Max had made him realize that he has no friends out there on the track. Max Verstappen has dominated the sport for a long time, but now, Andrea Kimi Antonelli is hyped up as a threat to Max Verstappen's records. This young Italian could be the biggest challenge Verstappen has faced yet. Kimi, at just 18, is stepping into the spotlight, carrying the weight of Mercedes' future on his shoulders. He has replaced one of the legendary drivers, Lewis Hamilton. Let's break down the reality behind the hype. And if you want more interesting content about Formula One, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Let's dive in. Kimi Antonelli's early debut gives him an unprecedented opportunity to challenge Verstappen's records. His previous encounter with Max Verstappen made him realize Max's strategy. Kimi Antonelli said, "I have already noticed how ruthless Max is. For example, in FP1 in Mexico, I was preparing for this lap and he pulled a brake on me right in the last sector of the last lap. You have no friends out there." The youngest Grand Prix winner record, set by Verstappen in 18 years and 228 days, has remained untouched. Kimi, however, will have 3 chances to break it before he turns ineligible after the Japanese Grand Prix on April 6th. If he wins before then, he will rewrite the history books. But it's not just about winning. He could also become the youngest podium finisher and race leader in F1 history. The biggest factor, however, remains the car. Mercedes showed signs of resurgence in 2024, securing 3 wins, but 2025 presents a fresh challenge. Red Bull and McLaren remain strong, and Ferrari is making strides. If Mercedes provides a competitive machine, Kimi will need to capitalize on every opportunity. His natural instinct, sharp racing skills, and ability to remain composed under pressure make him a dangerous competitor. The coming season will be a defining moment for the young Italian, a chance to prove that he is not just another promising driver, but a genuine contender. Kimi Antonelli is on the verge of making history. When he takes the grid in Melbourne, he will become the 3rd youngest driver ever to start a Grand Prix at just 18 years and 203 days. However, the real excitement lies in his potential to shatter a record that has stood for nearly a decade. Verstappen's title as the youngest race winner in F1 history. Mercedes' teenage sensation has drawn comparisons to Verstappen, the reigning 4-time world champion.
The Dutch driver will retain his crown!
Max Verstappen, you are a 4-time world champion.
Oh my God, what a season.
Fangio, Prost, Schumacher, Vettel, Hamilton, and now Verstappen!
As he takes over from Lewis Hamilton at the Silver Arrows. Kimi got a taste of F1 machinery during testing in Bahrain, and experts like Anthony Davidson have highlighted his maturity, talent, and readiness for the challenge. While Mercedes has struggled to keep pace with Red Bull and McLaren, the young Italian is determined to make his mark. If the car is competitive, Kimi has the potential to redefine expectations and prove he is more than just a promising rookie. He could be a genuine threat to Verstappen. Kimi's meteoric rise closely mirrors Verstappen's. Mercedes saw potential in him early, integrating him into their young driver program and fast-tracking his career. Skipping Formula 3 entirely, Kimi jumped straight into F2 in 2024, a move that reflected the same confidence Red Bull showed in Verstappen back in 2015. Verstappen had only 1 year in single-seaters before entering F1, just as Kimi did. Former world champion Nico Rosberg has even stated that Kimi could follow in Verstappen's footsteps and become F1's next big thing. Mercedes has entrusted him with the responsibility of replacing Lewis Hamilton, an indication of their belief in his ability. If Kimi Antonelli continues on this trajectory, he could soon be fighting for championships, much like Verstappen did after his promotion to Red Bull in 2016. His success will depend on how quickly he adapts to the intensity of Formula One. But if history is any indication, Kimi Antonelli is well on his way to becoming one of the sport's top competitors. Kimi Antonelli is not just stepping into F1, he is stepping into history. He will be the youngest driver on the 2025 grid and the 3rd youngest in F1 history. With the Australian Grand Prix marking his debut, he has a 25-day window to break Verstappen's record for the youngest race winner. His first 3 races, Australia, China, and Japan, are crucial. Verstappen had set the benchmark, taking advantage of a dramatic Mercedes crash to claim victory. Kimi Antonelli, too, will need circumstances to align in his favor. However, even if he doesn't win immediately, his performance in these opening races will set the tone for his season. If he can compete at the front, he will prove he is more than just a young prospect. He is a real challenger. Meanwhile, if you are enjoying this breakdown, you can show us your support by subscribing to the channel and pressing the bell icon. Kimi's winning a race in 2025 would be a remarkable achievement, but doing it within his first 3 races would be nothing short of historic. While expectations are tempered, Mercedes is looking ahead to 2026, when new technical regulations could shake up the grid. Team boss Toto Wolff has indicated that Kimi Antonelli is being given time to develop without immediate pressure to deliver victories. However, Verstappen himself has acknowledged that Mercedes might have the strongest engine in 2026, which means Kimi Antonelli's long-term prospects look promising. Whether he can challenge Verstappen in the near term depends on Mercedes' competitiveness. Still, his aggressive driving style, natural talent, and ability to extract performance from a car suggest he will be a force to be reckoned with in the coming years. Stepping into a 7-time world champion seat is no easy task.
Lewis Hamilton is a 7-time champion of the world!
We dreamed of this when I was young.
But Kimi Antonelli is embracing the challenge. He has made it clear that he wants to be known as the next Mercedes driver, not just as Hamilton's successor. His journey to F1 has been unconventional, from sneaking into the paddock as a child to becoming Mercedes' future star. His transition from Formula 2 to Formula 1 has been rapid, but his talent is undeniable. While his F1 debut will be closely watched, his real test will be how he handles the pressure. Can he deliver results in a midfield battle? Can he rise to the occasion when opportunities present themselves? These are the questions that will determine his success in 2025 and beyond. Kimi Antonelli's arrival isn't just a threat to Verstappen, it's a challenge for everyone on the grid. His rapid ascent has already overshadowed other young drivers, making it harder for them to gain recognition. Formula 2 talents like Taylor Barnard have spoken about how Kimi Antonelli's hype has dominated conversations, limiting opportunities for others. With 6 new drivers on the grid, competition is fierce. Kimi Antonelli's presence will force other rookies to prove their worth quickly. However, his battle isn't just with newcomers. Established midfield drivers will also feel the pressure. If he performs well, he could accelerate the replacement cycle in F1, pushing out older drivers and forcing teams to rethink their lineups. As the 2025 season unfolds, Kimi Antonelli's journey will be one of the most compelling storylines. Can he break Verstappen's records? Can he prove he belongs at the top? One thing is certain. He isn't just another rookie. He's a driver with the potential to shake up the sport. Kimi Antonelli, being a rising young talent, will surely be a threat to Max Verstappen. From his rapid rise through the ranks to his potential to break Verstappen's records, everything is lining up for a new rivalry in Formula 1. Will Andrea Kimi Antonelli continue Hamilton's legacy with his car? How will he handle the pressure of replacing Lewis Hamilton? And most importantly, can he challenge Max Verstappen's reign to end? Let us know what you think in the comments. In the end, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for updates from us.